The University of Tampa. Located in Tampa, Florida, this private university is home to over 9,304 students, 200 areas of study, and lots of palm trees. But palm trees are not the only thing that UT has a lot of. It is also home to many international students. There are about 1,400 international students currently enrolled at UT from over 132 countries, including Germany, France, Brazil, Mexico, and the list goes on and on. To be honest, I live in Florida, and I didn't know this school existed until I Googled film schools in Florida and it popped up. So what makes it so well known to students all over the world? I decided to find out and sat down with 3 international students and asked them about how they came to know about UT.
My name is Marieva Costa and I'm from Brazil.
My name is Andrea Musso and I'm from France, actually Monaco, but it's almost part of France.
My name's Eva, I'm from Holland, from a town near Amsterdam called Wassenaar.
My school, when I was applying, I was studying already in the United States for 2 years by myself, and I liked the weather, and I wanted to stay in Florida because it's easier for my parents to come visit.
My mom wanted me to study abroad because she thinks it's better. So she first wanted me to go to Boston or like Northeast, but I wasn't down for that because just of the weather, you know. So I wanted to go more in the south, and Florida is, I think, the best place for that.
Well, I used to go to an international school when I was younger because I didn't live in Holland, I lived in China. And I met a lot of people there, like from like Florida and from America.
And my counselor was like, oh, that's a good school, like it would be good for you. So I was just like, oh, why not? So I applied and I got it.
Oh, I really liked the vibe like I got from like the website already. Also like the weather, of course, and I'd like heard a lot of good stories about Florida, like Tampa, and I knew like people from Florida. And the school, the building is beautiful, and of course like also like the subjects and everything you could study here, and it just seemed like the best fit for me.
It was either University of Tampa, either USF, or the University of Atlanta. So it's not in Florida, so it was like my third option. And Tampa accepted me the first, so I thought it was a better option just because of that.
Well, I really like the people because like in my school, they weren't very nice. Like they were a bunch of mean people, and here, since it's like more diverse, I can like find a bunch of people that I can relate to. So like I like it.
I've met like some people who I thought like, oh, I don't know if you'd like hang out with me besides this one conversation that we're having now. But I also had like people surprising me who I thought I'd never like talk to again, who like hit me up and I hit them back up, I guess. And
you guys American are really welcoming.
Oh, I thought the school was huge. I know it's not that big of a campus and now I like know where everything is, but it was huge. I was like, oh my god, how am I ever gonna like orientate myself?
The campus is big enough but not that big, so it's like just a small town, you know. Yeah, it's perfect.
And I was so lost because the campus is so big, and I've never been in a campus this big, or like in a school or anything. Because like in Brazil, universities are just like one building. So when I got here, I was like, oh my god, I don't know where to go. And then I had a map, so I was just like looking at the map and like trying to go to places.
I really wanted to know what they thought about America. Did they think we're stupid? The typical cheeseburger-loving, gun-slinging, yee-haw American stereotype?
There are the jokes, the cheerleaders.
Oh, cheerleaders!
Like the cheerleader stereotypes.
The football kids.
The geeks, I know.
Fast food.
Food portions, yeah. Yes, we had like McDonald's too, you know, but I'd never been to a Chick-fil-A before, and then I went to a Chick-fil-A and I liked it a lot. I really liked it.
So they're like, oh, they're this kids, those kids, like it's separated into like the groups like nerds, sports, cheerleaders, blah, blah, blah.
The only thing you like know and see of America is what you see on TV, like believe that as reality, you know. And it's like some of it's true, but like definitely not all of it.
I don't think they're real. I don't think the stereotypes are real, but like in every country in the world, there are stereotypes.
Frat parties, they're like wild. I guess like you think like, oh, it's not what you see on TV, you know, it's like low key, and then you're like come here, and it's like almost what you see on TV, only everyone's poorer, so the houses are like just small, you know.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we always like ask me about how to talk to girls in French. You know, that's a stereotype, being romantic, stuff like that. Yeah.
Does it work?
Yes.
Here there is like a bunch of fried stuff and you can't really control because it's everywhere, and in Brazil like it's not, we eat more food at home, like homemade.
A positive one, because I only came for vacations and I was like 10 and 11, and so yeah, I was really young. I came here to see like NBA games, stuff like that, so it was like a dream.
I mean, it was a positive one, otherwise I wouldn't have gone here.
Comparing to Brazil, like it was like a really good place because like here it's more, we feel like, at least like what my parents have been telling me was that like it was safer.
So yeah, I still feel really positive about America. I think the rest of the world gives America too much hate and stuff, because there's some nice people.
Aurora, that's so weird. Yes, Aurora. If you say like in a Portuguese way, it would be like Aurora. So like, I don't know, like it's not, I don't know, I feel like Portuguese sounds better.
If I say IKEA, what's that word?
IKEA.
Exactly. At least not IKEA, it's IKEA because it's Swedish.
Like in English, like, I'm like, it looks like a dog or something. I'm like,
Yeah, like the brand Nike. You know how I'm saying not Nike, but Nike? Like the Nikes I'm wearing right now. It's because it's Nike, not Nike. In Europe, people say Nike. Here, people say Nike. I swear to God, it is Nike. It is not Nike. Guys, I'm pretty sure you're wrong.
A lot of times, like people don't understand me. For example, if I say walking and working, what do I say? Yeah, you got it. First person who got it.
Sometimes there are moments, like especially when I'm tired, or like I go like there's like a random day my English like sucks. So like it was like the first week, it was probably the worst, and I just like I'm trying to say things and it's like not coming out right, like grammatically not coming out right. You see?
I would say that like there are a bunch of people that come here and they don't adjust in the beginning, and then they're like, oh my God, this is so bad, and they want to leave. And like that's what happened to me. Like in the first year, it was like terrible for me, like in high school, and I just wanted to leave like right after. But like I'm so glad I stayed, because it's like, I don't know. Here I feel like they give you more opportunities. Like it opens more doors for you, and I don't know. Like you just need to take a while to meet the right people, and like the opportunities are gonna come.
Just to be careful, because like most of us don't have our family around us, so it's, for example, for me it's the first time I have nobody of my family, so yeah, I just gotta be careful to how I talk to people, what I do, and learn the rules because they're different, and yeah.
Well, actually, there's like this Dutch girl. She's like kind of my friend. I like know her, and she's like she wants to go to America next year. So she like started talking to me, like Snapchatting me a few days ago from, oh, do you have any advice? And I like basically just told her, just like be open-minded. Don't if you feel homesick, don't just stay in bed, because that's like when I felt like homesick, like the first week, I just like wanted to like curl up in bed, you know. But don't do that. Go to the events. Go to all the events. Americans love giving events. Go there, meet people, give your Snapchat, hit them up. It's gonna be cool. Just chill and like go with the flow. Go with the flow, yeah. And be okay. Don't feel like if you're not making friends immediately, like you won't make any friends, because you will. You'll form a group. You'll eat together. You'll have fun. It'll be okay. Volg me op Instagram op eva.m/x. En op Snapchat @xnox. Volg Emily ook, Emily op Instagram. Vet leuk, heel leuk. Dag, wordt leuk, oké? Ja, is goed, oké.
Bon, bah alors, amusez-vous bien. Je sais qu'il y a quelques francophones qui sont à UT, alors vous me comprendrez. Les autres, vous avez les sous-titres ici. Et ouais, éclatez-vous, quoi.
brasileiros e brasileiras, ou qualquer pessoa que estiver assistindo, venham visitar Tampa, os Estados Unidos. É muito bom, assim, é uma experiência de outro mundo. E amo vocês, não sei quem está vendo, mas amo todos vocês. Tchau, um beijo e eu amo futebol.